Hey there, freedom seekers. Welcome back to Breaking Chains, your journey to freedom, where we dive deep into topics that ignite our passions and expand our horizons. I'm Willie Himes, and today we're unraveling the extraordinary force that is freedom. Have you ever felt the exhilarating rush of freedom coursing through your veins, propelling you to new heights and daring you to defy the status quo? Or perhaps you've experienced the suffocating grip of oppression, longing for the sweet taste of liberation. Today we embark on a journey to unravel the enigma of freedom, a force so powerful it shapes the course of history and ignites the flames of revolution. So buckle up, fellow seekers of liberty, as we delve deep into the heart of what it means to be truly free. Freedom of expression. One of the cornerstones of freedom is the right to express ourselves openly and without fear. Whether through art, speech, or activism, our voices have the power to inspire change and shape the world around us. Economic freedom. Beyond political freedoms, economic freedom empowers individuals to innovate, create, and thrive. Free markets foster competition, driving progress and prosperity for communities worldwide. Cultural impact. Freedom isn't just a concept, it's a way of life that permeates every aspect of our culture. From literature to music, the pursuit of freedom has inspired some of humanity's greatest works of art and innovation. Challenges and struggles. Yet, the path to freedom is fraught with challenges. Discrimination, inequality, and authoritarianism continue to threaten the freedoms we hold dear. But in the face of adversity, we must remain steadfast in our commitment to liberty and justice for all, the essence of freedom. Let's start our exploration by dissecting the essence of freedom itself. Beyond its dictionary definition, freedom embodies the inherent right of every individual to live life on their own terms, free from undue constraints or limitations. It's about having the autonomy to make choices, express opinions, and pursue aspirations without fear of repercussion. But how do we define such a multifaceted concept, and what role does it play in shaping our identities and societies? Freedom through the ages. From the dawn of civilization to the present day, the quest for freedom has been a driving force behind countless revolutions, movements, and upheavals. Whether it's the struggle for civil rights, the fight against tyranny, or the pursuit of social justice, history is replete with stories of individuals and communities striving to break free from the shackles of oppression. By examining pivotal moments in our past, we gain insight into the evolution of freedom and its enduring significance in our collective consciousness. Freedom of mind and spirit. True freedom extends beyond mere physical liberation. It encompasses the freedom of the mind and spirit. Through introspection, self-discovery, and mindfulness practices, we can liberate ourselves from the constraints of societal norms, cultural expectations, and self-imposed limitations. By nurturing a sense of inner freedom, we unlock our full potential and cultivate a deeper sense of fulfillment and purpose in life. Navigating the boundaries of freedom. While freedom is a fundamental human right, it's not without its complexities and ethical considerations. How do we balance individual liberties with the greater good of society? When does freedom cross the line into license, and how do we reconcile conflicting notions of freedom among diverse communities and cultures? By grappling with these nuanced questions, we gain a deeper understanding of the rights and responsibilities that come with living in a free society. Empowering communities through freedom. Beyond its individual dimensions, freedom has the power to uplift entire communities and catalyze social change. Through grassroots activism, community organizing, and collective action, marginalized groups can assert their rights, challenge systemic injustices, and demand greater equality and inclusion. By harnessing the collective strength of empowered individuals, we can create a world where freedom is not just a privilege, but a reality for all. The future of freedom. As we stand on the cusp of a new era marked by rapid technological advancements and shifting global dynamics, the future of freedom hangs in the balance. How will emerging technologies such as artificial intelligence, biotechnology, and surveillance systems impact our freedoms? What role will international cooperation and diplomacy play in safeguarding human rights on a global scale? By envisioning potential scenarios and exploring innovative solutions, we can shape a future where freedom flourishes and thrives for generations to come. Unveiling the layers of freedom. Let's embark on a journey to unravel the intricate layers of freedom that permeate every aspect of our lives. Beyond the surface-level notion of liberty, freedom encompasses a tapestry of rights, choices, and opportunities that empower individuals to live authentically and pursue their passions. By peeling back these layers, we gain a deeper understanding of the profound impact that freedom has on our personal growth, societal progress, and collective well-being. The anatomy of freedom. What does it mean to be truly free? To answer this question, we must examine the fundamental components of freedom, from the autonomy to make choices and the absence of coercion to the protection of basic human rights and dignity. By dissecting the anatomy of freedom, we illuminate the core principles that underpin our quest for liberation and justice. Freedom as a catalyst for innovation. Throughout history, freedom has served as a catalyst for innovation, driving scientific advancements, technological breakthroughs, and creative endeavors that shape the course of human civilization. By fostering an environment of intellectual curiosity, experimentation, and risk-taking, freedom unleashes the boundless potential of the human mind and fuels progress in every sphere of society. The power of freedom in relationships. At its core, freedom is also about forging meaningful connections and nurturing relationships based on mutual respect, trust, and autonomy. Whether in romantic partnerships, friendships, or familial bonds, freedom enables individuals to express themselves authentically, support each other's growth, and navigate life's challenges with courage and compassion. By fostering healthy dynamics of freedom and interdependence, we cultivate deeper connections and build stronger, more resilient communities. Freedom and social justice. While freedom is a cherished ideal, it remains elusive for many marginalized and oppressed communities around the world. From systemic discrimination and economic inequality to political repression and social injustice, barriers to freedom persist, denying individuals their inherent rights and dignity. By advocating for equity, inclusivity, and human rights, we can dismantle these barriers and create a more just and equitable society where freedom is truly accessible to all. Cultivating freedom in everyday life. Freedom is not just a lofty ideal, it's a way of life that unfolds in the small choices we make every day. Whether it's choosing how to spend our time, pursuing our passions, or standing up for what we believe in, each decision is an opportunity to exercise our autonomy and assert our agency. By cultivating mindfulness, self-awareness, and resilience, we can embrace the freedom to live authentically and shape our own destinies. Embracing freedom as a global community. In an increasingly interconnected world, the quest for freedom transcends national borders and cultural divides. By standing in solidarity with our fellow global citizens, we amplify our collective voices and leverage our collective power to advocate for freedom, democracy, and human rights on a global scale. Through dialogue, cooperation, and mutual understanding, we can build a more peaceful, prosperous world where freedom flourishes for all. Freedom's roots. Let's begin our journey by tracing the roots of freedom throughout history. From ancient civilizations to modern-day societies, the concept of freedom has evolved and transformed, shaped by cultural, political, and philosophical influences. By understanding its origins, we gain insight into the enduring significance of freedom and its role in shaping human societies. The paradox of freedom. While freedom is often celebrated as a fundamental human right, it also poses a profound paradox. The same freedom that empowers individuals to pursue their dreams can also lead to conflict, inequality, and oppression. By exploring this paradox, we confront the complexities of freedom and grapple with its implications for justice, equality, and social cohesion. Freedom and personal empowerment. At its core, freedom is about empowerment, the ability to make choices, assert one's autonomy, and pursue one's goals without undue interference. By cultivating a sense of personal freedom, individuals can unlock their full potential, overcome obstacles, and live authentically. Through self-reflection, self-expression, and self-actualization, we harness the transformative power of freedom to create lives of meaning and fulfillment. The price of freedom. Freedom is not without its costs. Throughout history, countless individuals have sacrificed their lives, liberties, and livelihoods in the pursuit of freedom. From revolutionary leaders to civil rights activists, their courage and resilience remind us of the high stakes of freedom and the enduring struggle for justice and equality. By honoring their legacy, we reaffirm our commitment to upholding the principles of freedom and democracy. Freedom in the digital age. In today's digital age, freedom takes on new dimensions as technology shapes the ways we communicate, express ourselves, and engage with the world. While the internet offers unprecedented opportunities for connection and expression, it also presents challenges such as privacy concerns, censorship, and digital inequality. By navigating these complexities, we strive to preserve and protect digital freedoms for future generations. Freedom and social change. Freedom has long been a catalyst for social change, driving movements for civil rights, gender equality, and LGBTQ+ rights around the world. By advocating for justice, equity, and human rights, activists and changemakers challenge oppressive systems and strive to create a more inclusive and just society. Through collective action and solidarity, we amplify our voices and work towards a future where freedom is truly accessible to all. Freedom as a global imperative. In an increasingly interconnected world, the quest for freedom transcends national boundaries and cultural divides. From climate change and global health crises to economic inequality and political repression, the challenges we face are inherently global in nature. By working together as a global community, we can confront these challenges head-on and build a future where freedom, justice, and dignity are universal rights for all. Freedom, a fundamental human right. Our exploration begins by recognizing freedom as more than a mere privilege. It's a fundamental human right. Rooted in the inherent dignity and worth of every individual, freedom encompasses the liberty to express oneself, make choices, and live free from oppression. By acknowledging freedom as a universal birthright, we lay the groundwork for a world where all people can flourish and thrive. The evolution of freedom. Throughout history, the concept of freedom has undergone a profound evolution, shaped by cultural, political, and philosophical movements. From ancient civilizations to modern democracies, the struggle for freedom has propelled societies forward, challenging tyranny, injustice, and oppression. By tracing this evolution, we gain insights into the complexities and nuances of freedom in different contexts and eras. Freedom and human flourishing. At its core, freedom is not just about autonomy, it's about enabling human flourishing in all its dimensions. By empowering individuals to pursue their passions, realize their potential, and contribute to the common good, freedom becomes a catalyst for personal and societal growth. Through education, opportunity, and equitable access to resources, we nurture environments where freedom can truly thrive. The intersectionality of freedom. Freedom is deeply intertwined with other social justice issues, such as race, gender, sexuality, and economic inequality. By recognizing the intersectionality of freedom, we understand that liberation for one group is inseparable from liberation for all. Through solidarity, allyship, and advocacy, we dismantle systems of oppression and create inclusive spaces where every person can experience true freedom and equality. Freedom in the digital age. In the digital age, technology has both expanded and complicated our understanding of freedom. While digital platforms offer unprecedented opportunities for expression and connection, they also raise concerns about privacy, surveillance, and online harassment. By navigating these challenges thoughtfully and advocating for digital rights, we ensure that freedom extends into the digital realm and remains accessible to all. Cultivating freedom through empowerment. True freedom is not bestowed, it is cultivated through empowerment and agency. By providing individuals with the tools, resources, and support they need to assert their rights and advocate for change, we foster a culture of empowerment that empowers individuals to shape their own destinies and create positive change in their communities. Through mentorship, education, and grassroots organizing, we unlock the transformative potential of freedom and pave the way for a more just and equitable society. The imperative of global freedom. In an interconnected world, the pursuit of freedom transcends borders and boundaries. From human rights violations to environmental degradation, global challenges require global solutions rooted in principles of freedom, justice, and solidarity. By working together as a global community, we can address the root causes of injustice and inequality and build a future where freedom is truly universal. Feeling inspired to join the movement for freedom and justice? Like, share, and subscribe to your channel name to stay engaged with our community of changemakers and activists. Share your own experiences and insights on freedom in the comments below, and let's continue the conversation together. As we conclude our exploration of the multifaceted nature of freedom, let us remember that the journey towards liberation is ongoing. By embracing the principles of freedom, justice, and equality, and taking meaningful action to uphold these values in our daily lives, we can create a world where every person is free to live with dignity, respect, and autonomy. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Together, let's continue to strive for a future where freedom reigns supreme for all. Dive deeper into the world of freedom and social justice by exploring our curated playlists and subscribing to our channel. Together, let's build a future where freedom is not just a dream, but a reality for all.